Hi, 29th of January 2018, 9:30 a.m. Um, this is dead mall. Obviously, it's a background of it's greens. I have a green screen, and it's a background of a dead mall. I just to explain, I use the backgrounds sometimes just for a feeling, just because I feel like being somewhere. Like last night, wanted to be camping. But at other times, I use the backgrounds to illustrate the point I'm talking about. Uh, so it's just I don't know. It's just the image goes with what I'm saying, I guess. That's the theory of it. This is a response to mgtow. Is that how you pronounce it? He left a couple of comments this morning. I got them this morning that um, were in response to my video about why do women cut you off. I'm not sure, but I thought I'd made it clear in the video, but perhaps he didn't pick up the point that I wasn't, in my particular case, and in the case of a lot of guys, they're not saying, oh, why did I just, I want to still be with her. No, when they cut you off, they cut off the children as well. They influence the children, particularly if they're girls, and yet the kids go that way. And yeah, they. I mean, the wife has bearing on what the children's behaviour is. Okay, so when you said, oh, just she's fallen out of love with you, get on and move on. Yeah, I'm not worried about her. I'm not. My interest is not in her. It's in my children. So yeah, no, it's like they're not disposable toys. You just throw them away. Okay, you love your children. I don't know whether you have children, but for those men who do, they'll understand what I'm talking about. No, you don't want to ever lose contact with your children under any circumstances, actually. So that was one of the points that you made, and I just thought I'd clarify that with you. But I'm sort of more at the point of like, why are they doing it anyway? It's like I'm not hurt or upset about it that much anymore. I just had, as I explained, I had a relationship recently where, she doesn't want anything to do with me, and I don't really give a fuck. Yeah, I'll move on. Yeah, who cares? But I'd purchased something for her that didn't turn up, and I wanted my money back. So I couldn't see the problem with saying, look, can you just let me know whether you've received it? But no, she wanted to be pig ignorant about it, so that's her choice, I suppose. In the end, I got my money back and what have you, and I ended up having a laugh at her. So I don't know why they want to do it. It's really what I'm saying. And I say that why they want to do it, and when I'm thinking about younger guys, but when I'm thinking about older men, and that's a different story, yeah, we've been screwed over. We don't have a lot of time left. And so, like, we're saying, why do you hate me so much? Why are you cutting off everything? Okay, if you don't love me or whatever, yeah, who cares? That doesn't mean to say you have to behave like this. All right. Now, a younger guy, for younger men, I'll guarantee you the worm will turn. Okay, so yeah, you can be upset and angry and that sort of thing, and I can fully understand that. And you can have all these views that it's, I think you made comments that they get everything they want, blah 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 blah. But yeah, and you're right, 100%. That's why I've got this up because I want to draw a parallel. And this, hopefully, I don't know what your age is, but I say you're younger, and I want you to have hope. I don't want you to feel like it's hopeless, because I'm going to use this as an example. And before I do, you also made the comment, yeah, so what do we do to fix it? Well, one really simple thing you can do, and you can start from today. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. Stop justifying bad behaviour. If bad behaviour happens, fine. Don't justify it. Don't lend your weight to it. For example, you left a comment to me that, she doesn't love you anymore. Move on, dude. It's dudes like you that are complicating issues. And yeah, you could have a point if you're talking about her relationship with me, but I was actually thinking about my relationship with my children. So you are actually inadvertently, in your justification process, you're lending support to her case. You probably didn't understand that, but you were actually lending support to her case. That, yeah, you're bad luck, fuck off, take the kids, go. He's bad luck. You're not in love with him anymore. Yeah, and that's what she thinks. That would be her attitude. So you're actually saying, yep, you're right. You're right. You've got the right idea. So I don't know. Are you a feminist? Because that's actually how it came across. If you were supporting her. And I'm sure I don't think you are a feminist. I don't know. But that's because I was thinking, and you probably, I thought I'd made it clear in the video, but I mustn't have. But that's just for your information. That's what came across. Yeah, I thought, yeah, great. Just she's out of love with me, so fuck you. Yeah, take the kids, the business, everything, the dog even. And that's what you're supporting. That's how it is. So what I'm suggesting to you, to fix it, don't justify any bad behaviour. Don't find any reason to justify your own or anybody else's. Don't justify it. Don't be, unless you're a feminist, okay, and you want to win. Now I say that it's taken a lifetime to learn it. Yeah, justification doesn't work. It's good short term, yeah, and it's really ignorant of the facts on the ground short term. And the long term, it'll fuck you right up the arse, okay? Right up the arse, just like it fucked these people. See, back in the 70s, my godfather, woe behold, the guy that said that, the customer was, might have been wrong, that, as they demanded this and demanded that and demanded something else, and you talk to retailers and they'd stand there, the customer is always right with this smile on their face, justifying it. Yep, always right. Yep, the customer is always right. Yep. And they could say that because they were making, our customers were coming. Yeah, they were bending over backwards for customers. Yep. Just like men bend over backwards for women. Women are always right. Respect the women. The women, the women, the women, the women, the women, the women, the women. Where are the men? And in the retail example, where were the people that were serving these people? Where were the actual, the employees on the ground that had to deal with these, let's call them arseholes, that were encouraged to get away and do whatever they want. And if that's not enough, let's offer a rewards program. Oh, congratulations. Thank you for shopping at our store. And thank you for buying this product. Congratulations. It's just, look, yeah, and here are some rewards points, for loyalty, for coming to our, really, thank you. It's really good. And it would look boomed. Oh my God, it was just citadels. And profits and, money. Yep, that was a winner. God, get out of our way. Look at us. They're just dynamite. Yeah. And then along came eBay. And okay, you can say, well, eBay. Yeah, it's cheaper, isn't it? And you can get more stuff. Yes, of course it worked. So if it was just cheaper and you can get stuff and it was easier and what have you, why did they go to all the trouble for sellers to rate buyers as well as buyers rate sellers? Why do they do it both ways? If all their other features were enough. And the answer is simple. Because, well, I don't know whether what their reason is, but I look at it. Sorry, I should say, yeah, I look at it this way. If you stand back and forget justifying anything, and you just stand back and look at human behaviour, someone being demanding, to like fair and reasonable transactions and demands, yep, that's fine. But behaving as many customers did and being encouraged to be a pig, basically, they probably looked at it and thought, no, we don't want our sellers subjected to that. No, that the human beings, fairness, both ways. And the seller has to be fair to the buyer, and the buyer has to be. eBay have basically said, whether they intended to set out, you can't do it yourself, so we will show you how to conduct transactions properly. We're taking it out of your hands and out of the retailer's hands. And the retailers thought they had the game sewn up. They thought, yep, all we've got to do is bend over backwards for customers and they'll keep coming to us. But for some reason, people, even if the product is in here, they'll still go online, like I do. I'll go online. And part of the reason was also that I get genuine rewards when I go to eBay. Because if I look down my list of transactions with various sellers, it's always, Bob is a good customer, always a pleasure to deal with, blah, 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 blah. And I can get some measure of satisfaction out of that because they are real rewards. Okay, I've actually, at times you get angry and you think, oh, Jesus, but you control your temper, you try and keep even, you could easily say, fuck you, I'm out of here. But no, I try and deal diplomatically, properly, and that sort of thing. And they reward me by saying, yeah, he's good to deal with. And I've got a whole record of tick, 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 100%. Okay, because I understand these people have a job to do. They, it's not an easy job. Everybody's different. And sometimes, I have, where's the product or what's going on? They're always very polite, very courteous, and that sort of thing. And I look at them and think, no, it's a tough gig. So yeah, I'm not a pig customer, and nor am I encouraged to be one. Okay, nor am I. And so maybe what's happening, you can point the finger at women if you want, but maybe we've got to point the finger at God knows who. But someone is there encouraging people to be pigs. In this case, it was them. They actually, you'd say to them back in the 70s or the 80s, look, that behaviour's not acceptable. Oh, who cares? Well, the customer's always right. Oh, well, I know, but we have to put up with it. And for some reason, you would think they would be right, but the customer's left them. The customer has left the store. Okay, they've walked out, all of them. And if you look at retail generally, stores closing all over the place. They're in trouble because customers are walking out. Now, I don't really know the reason. Nobody knows the reason, but I'm suggesting that at the end of the day, people forget all the justification. At the end, after years and years, they forget all the justification. They look at it and they say, "Is it right to behave like this?" And then eBay will come along and put something on. The first thing is you think that's right. So you've now got something to compare. You think, yeah, that's wrong at a social level, at a human level, everything else about it. You can justify it as much as you like. I don't care. It's wrong. That behaviour is wrong. Yes, this is the way humans should interact, even if they've got to be forced to. And the same thing is happening with YouTube. YouTube is actually saying, we don't care. We have community guidelines. That's it. You'll behave this way. If you don't, our machines, our algorithms will find you and flick you and give you strikes and knock you out if need be. You won't be here. Okay, and I don't think it's them encouraging favourable human activity. But you're right in what you're saying. At the moment, women are like customers. Yep, anything you want, any reward for nothing. Yep, you can have anything you want. Anything you want. Yep, yes, yeah, of course, yes, you're right. You're right, justified. Everything's justified. It won't last, I'll guarantee you. Because it's not right. It's not right that a man doesn't get to see his children. It's not right that men are thrown out of the garbage tip. It's just not right. And in the end, it will be fixed. The system will fix it. But we can start fixing it to some extent by just not justifying bad behaviour. It's like this woman that I bought the perfume for, and I asked whether she'd received it. I'd like to get a refund. Didn't reply to me. So I called back, I emailed her again a week later, I said, don't be so rude. Um, I asked you a civil uh, question, a polite question. I require an answer, please. I wasn't being rude because it's not being rude because I didn't reply. I said, yeah, I don't, and she said, I respect that. I said, I don't respect rudeness under any circumstances. So I didn't justify it. Perhaps you would, perhaps others would. I wouldn't. I don't justify it, and I don't I'll go on on YouTube on a video, and I'll tell people, do not justify anybody's bad behaviour, yours or anybody else's. And that's if we can start doing that. And often, look, in all honesty, I see comments come my way, and I could get angry, and I could get on here and slag the commenter, and attack them and that sort of thing. Yeah, that's not what happens on eBay. That's, God knows, that's happens somewhere else. But no, I try to be respectful to the comments because I appreciate the comments, and I think about the comments and maybe what you meant or what another, and so there's the reason that you're looking at a certain way. I try to understand it and see it from your point of view as well, and that's because I rant about like anybody, like it's fucking wrong what's happening. And that's what I'm trying to say in my videos yesterday. It's wrong. I don't justify it. I just stop justifying. This is what happens. Everybody's justifying that it's correct behaviour. Why don't we just stand up and say it's wrong behaviour, full stop? Okay, or period. You guys use. We use full stop. Yeah, it's just wrong. If you want to dispute that, a man being, tortured is somehow justified, good luck. Go somewhere else and do it, because you'll never convince me. And vice versa. I don't justify rape, sexual molestation, any of that. I don't even justify putting women down, in all honesty. There is no need for it. Okay? Because if we keep doing it, well, then they're going to keep doing it. Can we at least lead in that respect and just stop justifying poor behaviour? And look for things that might give you a heart. Like when I read your comment, like, God, they get everything, don't they? I thought, well, yeah, I'm assuming you're younger. You haven't seen what I've seen. And it was back in the 70s and 80s. Yep, these guys here, they were the equivalent of women. Or, whoever was, yep, that was it. You just get out of our way. You're dead. All right? Now they're dead. The same thing will happen to women. If you really should tell them, for that, look, give up, sweetheart, because yeah, you might be okay, but your kids and your granddaughters, yeah, they're going to be having a tough time of it because they're going to be in this situation. So I don't know if it's just, but you asked how I fix it. That's one little thing you can do. I can do. Everybody can do. Stop justifying anybody's bad behaviour. Even mine, even me ranting, I won't justify it. I don't think ranting is the way to go. I did yesterday. I got a message from a guy who said he was going through the ringer. My bloody heart went out to him, and I thought I could remember that I was being in the same situation, and I just felt, why can't we do anything to help these guys? Younger guys, yep, you watch in your life, yeah, it'll change, and you'll go, fuck, unbelievable. Because right always wins. It always works out in the end. The wrong way of doing things, like these guys here, yeah, they got away with it for years. Made a lot of money out of it. Got away with it for years. Did everything they wanted to do. Yeah. And everybody, it was honestly like, yeah, they're fucked. Yeah, eBay took it. And in fact, I love dealing with eBay because I actually get rewards. Not only do I have to wait. The only downside to it is I have to wait for my goods. Fuck it, why? Who cares? I now find that the local stores are probably cheaper than eBay. They're probably, yeah, actually, I can buy goods there cheaper than I can on eBay. I still don't shop with them. I check them out I go and have a look at the prices. I need to get a big screen at the moment. I can buy one there much cheaper than I can get it on eBay. I don't think the quality be there, but that's where it's at. I've walked out of the store. Yeah, that's what's happened. Yeah, I just think, fuck. No, you're all supporting. You're supporting that behaviour in the 70s. Now you're all supporting female behaviour today. No, you start treating people well, and you start treating everybody well. Yeah, I might come back. Until you do that, I won't. But I hope that clears it up for you. Thanks for the comment, and thanks for dropping by the channel. But yeah, that's just one you can think about. That's just one thing. You find yourself justifying something, you'll find that you'll actually you won't be meaning to, but you'll be supporting the very people that you don't want to support, as you did this morning with me. Sorry, that's just how it came across. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.